I just hear the end and I still get goosebumps there. Voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, normally, obviously, call broadcasters that, but you know what? We're also going to give that designation for our next guest. That was Sonia Bryson singing the national anthem at home games at Amalie Arena before the puck drop, but she's also using her voice to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis. I'm honored to have the founder of Voices of Hope Foundation joining me now. Welcome to the blend. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Well, we are so glad that you are here. Obviously, you are a fan favorite. I mean, I was talking to my parents, as a matter of fact, who are from Ohio, that Sonia was going to be on our show. I mean, really a fan favorite, but I don't think people realize that away from your singing, you are still very involved in the community. So tell us a little bit about your story and what you are doing these days.
Well, we have a new foundation. It's called Voices of Hope Foundation, and it's basically a helping foundation. It's for people who have MS. Typically, your MS foundations are foundations for research. So we wanted to do something different to help people with their activities during the day. Like, for instance, with one of the hallmarks of MS is fatigue, chronic fatigue. So sometimes people don't have the energy to mow their lawn or to move furniture in their house. So we want to go by and do those types of activities for them, and then also help with things like maybe co-pays or issues with medication. People might have, that little bit of a financial crunch to kind of ease that burden for them.
And I'm sure people are wondering why multiple sclerosis and why you decided to get involved.
Well, in 2015, right before I retired from the Air Force, I was also diagnosed with MS. So I have the disease myself. So I understand about the chronic fatigue. I understand about some of the other issues that you'd come under fire for. And I do understand about the financial crunch.
And even taking away what you're able to do financially for some of these patients, I'm assuming just being a role model, because people get these diagnoses and think, okay, there's, now what's next? But you're singing at the game, still very active. How important is that to be that positive role model?
I think that's very important, because if someone sees someone who's doing just their normal daily life along with having MS, then that gives them kind of like the inspiration to go further. There's 200 MS cases that are diagnosed every single week. So that's about $60,000 it equates to as far as your expenses, money for medication, money going back and forth to doctors and other things.
And this relatively new foundation, as we were just talking before the interview, how have you been able to see it grow, and where do you hope that the future takes the foundation?
Well, we're still in those small stages. We just started on Veterans Day, and we're right now trying to kind of drum up help and support in the community.
And I know one of the ways to do that is by having a walk that we want to touch on. Give us the details of how people can get involved and really support by putting on their walking shoes.
Sure. On Saturday, the 18th of March, is the walk at Al Lopez Park. That's just right around the corner here. There'll be a walk, and it starts at 8 o'clock is your registration time, and then at 9 o'clock the walk actually starts. I'll be there to sing, and we'll be able to kick off that particular walk that day.
And I know we included the website there, and that's how people can get more information and get involved. And really quick though, I have to bring up your singing, since you're going to be singing at the walk.
Yes,
My question, do you still get nervous?
I've not ever felt like the nerves from singing, just because I've done it so often, did it a lot in the military. So it's not really a nerve thing at this point. I really love doing it. It's just one of those things. I still feel that warmth of love when people, applaud when I get ready to sing. So that's a cool thing for me.
It is true. If you haven't got to see it, I mean, she steps out on the ice. The crowd even applauses before she gets started. It's absolutely amazing. It's a great way to kick off the games and a great way to kick off the foundation. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about it. Great seeing you. But